This video is...
About what?
This video is about the cost of my home birth. Come on, you want to come say hi? Because you're going to distract me while I'm trying to make the video.
Fine.
They can't see you. Little brother here. Alright, so everybody wants to know the cost of this home birth. I'm going to try to keep it simple because when I got my list of materials, I was not going to lie, I was so overwhelmed. But, okay, so basically I've had people tell me that they have had a home birth just like themselves, like them and their baby dad or them and their husband. And then after they had a baby, they go to the hospital. That's always the option. You know, the whole start of this was that I wanted to be natural. So you can always have a hospital birth and not get an epidural and try to keep it as natural as possible. But with COVID, I decided I'm just going to be at home. And then I could do a water birth too. Anyways, I decided I needed a midwife. A midwife is basically a person that has some type of like medical expertise as far as being at home. She's not necessarily a nurse. She's not a doctor. She's not a surgeon. But she knows how to administer, you know, any vaccines or vitamins you want to give your baby. She knows how to check the heartbeat. She comes and does my weekly checks for me and checks my belly and my weight, the size, make sure he's growing correctly. A big difference between a midwife and the doctors at the hospital is that she uses her hands. So when she comes and checks me, when I go to the hospital, they don't really touch my stomach. She touches my stomach. She feels the baby. She feels his position. She feels his head, all that type of stuff. With that being said, my midwife, she was $3,600. I found her on Google and Facebook. I was just so fed up with the hospital that I had to do something. And she had like really good reviews. So before I hired her, the way it works is usually you could like put a payment down and then you make payments throughout your pregnancy. So because I was already 37 weeks when I found her, I had to pay in full. And she charged $3,600. What is included in my $3,600 is her coming when I'm actually about to give birth. She's going to check the baby, do a full, you know what I'm saying, infant check. She gave me a website to get his vitamins because, you know, they give him a shot at the hospital. I am going to give him his vitamin K, but it's not going to be in a shot. It's going to be orally. She knows references for somebody that can come to the house and do his circumcision. So I don't even have to go to the hospital for that, but that's not included in her cost. Just in her cost is basically just her coming and doing the exam on the baby, making sure he's okay. She's going to be there when I have him. So she knows, like, if he's not breathing, she knows how to give him CPR. If the cord's wrapped around his neck, she knows how to get the cord undone. She actually knows how to encapsulate your placenta. That's an additional $250 if you want her to do it. But she would take my placenta with her and put it into pill form for me. She does the checks before the baby comes. And then actually after the baby comes, she does checks too. So she's going to actually be coming to my house to do my postpartum. So she's going to be checking me and the baby. She's going to do the 6-week check. She takes care of the birth certificate, the Social Security. You know, that's just all included in her fee. But basically, she's kind of like the nurse. But she's not a nurse. So it's very important to know that. Then a lot of people hire a doula. I couldn't find any black midwives or black doulas, really. And then somebody sent me one. But she was a Christian lady, black doula, which I don't have no problem with your religious preference. But that was the first thing on her page, was that she was like a strong Christian. And I just don't know if I wanted to deal with somebody that was so... Like, that's the first thing about them is they want you to know their religion. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing wrong with it. But I ain't trying to catch the Holy Spirit in here. I'm just trying to deliver a baby. So I asked my midwife for a reference because obviously it'd probably be somebody she's used to dealing with. And she sent me somebody, and basically the lady charged $1,000. Now, I did not go with a doula because basically a doula is a support system. And all the doulas out there that may see this video, I hope I'm getting it right and I'm not downplaying what you guys do. But mentally, I'm already kind of prepared for the home birth. So I didn't feel like I needed to spend $1,000 for somebody to come in and, root me on, let me know everything's okay. The doula does more than that. She also, she offered birth pictures. Like, she'll take pictures of the actual delivery and stuff. She charges for that. She wanted $150 for that. I actually have friends that are photographers, so if I'm going to pay somebody, I would prefer to pay one of my friends. She teaches you about breastfeeding if you want that package, where she goes over the lactation, how it works, everything else. If I'm going to spend $1,000, I could teach myself. That's just me. Everybody else is different. You do what you feel like you need to do. But these are going to be your main costs if you're trying to do a home birth. You're going to want a midwife. I mean, you don't have to. Like I said, you could just have the baby and go to the hospital if you want. But I wanted a midwife. That was $3,600. I do want to get my placenta encapsulated. That was $250. I want to do the circumcision at home. That is, I think, an additional $150. I will have to check to be sure, but I think she said it was $150. So now we're at $4,000 basically. $3,600 for the doula, $250 for my pills, $150 for his circumcision, and then $1,000 for a doula, which I decided I didn't need. Then after you get done with all of that, you need materials. So that's what I was going to go over. My midwife sent me like a big old list of materials. And a lot of it was just recommended stuff to make you more comfortable. But I got everything on the list because I don't know what I am and not going to need. So some of the stuff on the list for the home birth was like 8 towels, 4 washcloths, 2 hand towels. I had to get a 50-foot hose for my water birth to fill up the tub. And then you want to get a lead-free. You want to get a lead-free and a drinking water capable hose. Because obviously you're going to be giving birth to your baby in this water. And the baby's going to be ingesting the water a little bit. So, lead-free and drinking safe. I had to get a 50-foot hose, an adapter to put onto my bathtub or my sink so that we can fill up the tub. I had to get a tub liner. I had to get a birth kit, which your midwife will help you with this stuff because just getting a list of all this stuff you need is going to sound crazy. Like in my birth kit, it was like clamps for the umbilical cord, sterile equipment, like the brown stuff they wipe on you that sterilizes you, like all types of like doctor stuff. But my midwife, she just sent me a link and I bought it. It was like $105. And then the other stuff is the stuff that I bought on my own, like the towels, the rags. Right now I got like a picnic tablecloth underneath my sheets in case my water breaks in the middle of the night because she said it would mess up my mattress. Just like little miscellaneous stuff. She made me get like a big plastic bowl. She said that's going to go in the birth pool with me in case I need to throw up. And then, of course, after I have the baby, I'm also going to use that for my placenta. I could put my placenta in there. She made me get a whole bunch of natural vitamins because this is like a natural thing. So I got like some natural stuff I never heard of that's supposed to naturally help with pain. I got pads and witch hazel. She's going to put the witch hazel on the pads and freeze them. That's what I'm going to put in my little coochie on there. I got ice packs for my boobies. I got coconut oil. I don't know what that's going to be for yet, but it was on the list of stuff to get. Hydrogen peroxide. Yeah, leave it alone, AJ.
I'll fix it.
No, you don't have to fix it. I'm taking it apart. He's messing with my pole. My little brother used to always come in here and play with my strip pole. But I had to take it down because I need all the space I could get. So yeah, what else was on my list? That was it. I can't even. I have pregnancy brain, y'all. The list, it was kind of long, but it wasn't that bad. Basically, by the time I got done getting everything on her list, I want to say I spent like $117 on Amazon. And then I went to Rosie's. If you're not from here, it's like a discount store. That's where I got my towels and stuff. Because if you go to Walmart, them towels is like $8, $10. I went to Rosie's, the towels is $3. And then I want to say I spent $100 at Rosie's too. And then my birth kit was another $100. So let's just say for materials, you're going to spend somewhere around $200 to $350. So, I mean, after that, you're pretty much done. Like, I bought Gatorade, Smart Waters, peanuts, stuff like that. Stuff I can snack on while I'm actually in labor. That's healthy for you and give you nutrition. But them is the main things that you need. So you need your materials for being at home, like your towels, your rags, your vitamins, your Tylenol, whatever you possibly think you might need. It's really up to you. Like I said, I know people that just real natural, like standing up, had the baby, cut the cord, went to the hospital. Or you can be as fancy as you want to be and buy all this stuff. But you buy all that. You buy the birth kit. You're going to need a birth kit no matter who it is, unless you're planning to go straight to the hospital. That was about $105. And then circumcision, vitamins, encapsulating your placenta, stuff like that. When it's all said and done, I want to say my at-home birth was definitely under $5,000, but over $4,000. So it's somewhere in that range of $4,000 to $5,000. And mind you, I didn't pay for the doula. So add $1,000 on that if you want a doula. But mentally, they're just really there for support. And I just feel like between me and my mom, I have enough support that I saved my $1,000. But those are really the main costs of the home birth. I hope I didn't ramble too much. Basically, about $5,000, girl. You're going to have everything you need, everything the baby need. You're going to have a nurse, get checked out, all of that. Give or take. If you have a girl, you don't got to do a circumcision. It's little fees here and there. But overall, doulas range between $2,000 and $6,000. And what they are, not doulas, midwives. Between $2,000 and $6,000. And they all offer different stuff. So make sure if you are looking into a midwife, you see what she actually does and offers, how long her care plan is. Some midwives don't stay around after the birth. Some do. You know what I'm saying? Ask all of that. Doula's the same thing. They can go from $500 to $2,000. It depends on the doula, what she offers. Materials can range from $200 to $400, depending how excessive or how nice the stuff is that you get. You know what I'm saying? She told me I needed 8 swaddle blankets or whatever, the little blankets they give you at the hospital. I got the cheap ones because them is going to be the ones we mess up. We got a whole bunch of them at home. That's cute. But I just went on Amazon and got me a pack of 8 for like $17. I'm going to wrap his little butt up in that. So there is pros and cons of being at home versus being at the hospital. Because like I said, if you want to be natural, you could just go to the hospital and not get an epidural. And then clean a room out when you're done. Because that's what I was planning on doing. My friend already told me take an extra bag. I was going to get all the blankets, all the pads, all the ice packs. Oh, I was going to clean the hospital out. So that's always a plus about going to the hospital is that you don't have to pay for anything. Most people don't have to pay for anything out of pocket because your insurance covers it. And then you can even get a little couple extra things. Everything is out of pocket at home. So even something as small as the rags that they use to clean all the coochie juices off the baby, girl, you got to go buy. Pros and cons. But if you are thinking about doing a home birth or a natural birth, you got 9 months to save up or prepare for it. So you can do it. I did it. It's not that hard. Those are really the major costs. Anything else is going to be like small miscellaneous things that might pop up. But those are really just the major cost of everything. When I actually go into labor, because I got her box under my bed of like what's all in the birthing kit and stuff, I'll open it up and show y'all. But I wanted to at least make a video going over the generic prices of everything, because there's a lot of people writing me saying that they're thinking about going natural or doing a home birth or doing a water birth. And, you know, I'm helping them by, you know, sharing all this information. So I wanted to let y'all know. And if you think about it, if it's $5,000, hopefully you got a partner. I don't have no help, but if you have a partner, y'all both go $2,500. You got 9 months. I'm a numbers person. You got 9 months to get $2,500. So that's $277 a month. That's if you got a partner. If you don't got a partner, you need about $500 a month to make your go by the time it's time to have the baby. But it's still possible, ladies. Don't be discouraged. $500 a month is $125 a week. You can do it. Sell some plates, sell some nails, sell some hair, sell some ass. I don't know. Do what you got to do. But $5,000 and you in there. And for like my tub, because if I had to buy a water tub, that would have been more expensive. My midwife comes with the tub. You have to buy a plastic cover and stuff, of course, for hygiene because people are using it. But that helps a lot because them little birthing tubs is expensive too. So make sure if you go and look for a midwife or a doula, you ask all types of questions. What they teach you, what they help you with, what to expect, when are they going to come, you know, just all that type of stuff. So it's very important because it's going to affect your price. But y'all got it. Y'all can do this.